University of Mommying. I am back after a 2-week vacation. Lots of exciting things going on over here in the residence. We had wedding and nuptials. We had family in town from across the world. And so I wanted to make sure that I was really living in the moments, enjoying my family and friends that I have not seen due to pandemic, due to us living all over the place. And so I wanted to make sure I was fully present for them. And so I was not present for you guys. And for that, I apologize, but I am back. And today we are getting into, drum roll please, breastfeeding essentials. This is my breastfeeding essentials survival kit. This is what I have found has worked for me the first time and now the second time in my breastfeeding journey. In my wholehearted opinion, breastfeeding is more of a commitment than the pregnancy. Okay, like you offer your body for the pregnancy, you nurture, you care for, you bring the baby into the world, and some would believe that's where it ends. But no. If you are a breastfeeding mom for however long you choose to nurse, and whether that is full-on, I'm not going to get into all the technical terms because it's just too much. We're going to just dumb it down and break it down real simple. If you are someone who's breastfeeding, like real contact with you and the baby, if you are someone who is pumping, if you are someone who is doing formula and breastfeeding, I'm commending every mom out there who is feeding their mom however they're choosing to feed their baby. I'm giving extra kudos and high fives to the breastfeeding moms only because I sympathize and I'm here with you because I'm going through the same journey. Doesn't make us any better than any other mother of how you choose to feed your child, but I just want to make sure I say that because I feel like within the mom community, a lot of shaming going around. I don't know why, because we all struggling, but there's a lot of shaming going around. I just want to make sure I high five everybody, okay? Because everybody's doing a great job. Everyone's doing their best. And that's first and foremost, okay? For my breastfeeding moms, I just wanted to come here now that I'm going back through the journey again with the second. I wanted to come and express my sincerest kudos to you for going down this journey, giving of yourself. Breastfeeding can be very taxing on the mental, on the physical, and people always want to call me when I'm filming YouTube. It also is a beautiful journey and a amazing bonding experience with your child. So it's actually, although it's one of the biggest commitments, I feel postpartum, I also feel that it's one of the most beautiful blessings that you can have in bonding with your child. And it's something that I actually wish I could share with my husband for him to bond with the child. Both with Kinsley and with Tatum, because it was literally one of my favorite parts, rearing in my maternity leave with Kinsley and now with Tatum. So without further ado, I'm just going to hop right into it. I'm going to give you a brief rundown of product reviews, things that I really love and use daily, as well as I'm going to jump into real life and show you how I'm using them, a few of the products. I am not a professional editor, so this is real. So enjoy. Let me know what questions you have. Like, subscribe, comment, all the things. If you are a breastfeeding mom, if you're going through the journey, if you're struggling, let's talk about it. I would love to give just words of wisdom, hopefulness, whatever. If you're over it, because I've been there too, let me know. Holla at me and let's talk about it, okay? All you moms, I just want to make sure you know and understand that I know that you're doing an amazing job and you are doing your best, okay? And as long as that baby is fed, whomever, however way, that's all that matters, okay? So my first product, this, if I'm being honest, because with the second baby, I feel like I'm all over the place with, tending to the toddler, tending to the baby here, there, everywhere. This is called my Breast Friend pillow. And basically all these products are my breast friends. And so that's gonna be the title of this video. My breast friends. Okay. My breast friends survival kit. So with Kinsley, I use this nonstop. This is the breast friend pillow. It goes like this, wraps around you. You have a little buckle here and a Velcro that you can expand and make it as big or tight as you need. It has nice back support. You put the baby here, just like a boppy. You prop the baby up to the boo, whatever you feed, whatever, do they fall asleep. You also could just kind of sit here. Okay, I've used this as like, I've turned it around and used it as just like a back support. I really love this thing. What I was saying was, though, with having Kinsley and Tatum, I'm not able to always go find this when it's time to feed. Sometimes I'm upstairs in a room or in our space. Like, sometimes you just got to use whatever's around. But this is my favorite nursing pillow when I am stationary in my nursing area, in the bed, or like on the couch. This is my favorite supportive pillow. I have found that it's the most comfortable for me. I don't feel like I'm hunched over as much because you do a lot of hunching when you are breastfeeding, as you know. But I like this. It has a little pocket here. You can put your phone or whatever. I mean, I've never used it, but it's cute. Functional, right? So love this. This is called my breast friend pillow. And of course, I am going to link everything below so that you guys have the links for these amazing products. Okay. Second, in the earlier stages, I'm not doing this as much now because I have an oversupply, and I'm going to show you guys that later. The Haakaa. The Haakaa I really love. It is amazing. I was overproducing like crazy in the beginning, and this is a catcher. So you're feeding on one side or you're pumping on one side, and literally you suction the nipple like this, and it just catches the letdown. And you'll be surprised how much letdown is just going in your bra. And if you're a breastfeeding mom, you understand you don't want to waste any breast milk. Breast milk is gold, okay? So I'm tapping in just real quick and pausing. Whose partner, spouse, husband, wife, whatever, has ever dropped their breast milk? So I want you to tap into those feelings, and that is the feeling of what I am describing with preserving the letdown, okay? Because that feeling of like, all that just came out of my body and you just wasted it, bruh. This is the saver. This Haakaa, this saves that. So you're on one side with the baby or pumping or whatever, and this is just getting the letdown. And I mean, it collects a lot, and all it does is really just suction the nipple, and it just, nature just does its course. The letdown comes down, and before you know it, that'll be filled up. So that is, this is in no special order, but that is one of my favorites. Now, pumping. This child was growing faster than I guess Kinsley did. And so I got the green light to pump sooner than I did with Kinsley. And so, I mean, I just had a crazy I still do have a crazy overproduction of milk. And so I was pumping sooner, but my pumping experience I've enjoyed more because I've been able to move around. So last pregnancy with Kinsley, I pumped rarely because I hated all the cords. I hated being tied to the wall. I hated the feeling of pumping. I hated the noise, all the things. And then when I returned to work, it intensified because even though there was a mother's room, I felt like people could hear me pumping. They already know that I'm getting up from my desk to go pump. That's already known. But the fact that people were like walking by outside the door and they can hear me pumping out milk out my body, it was cringeworthy for me because it's such like an intimate thing. Same thing with like, they gave us our own mother's room. I had my own fridge. People would put their salad dressing or their salads in my mother's milk fridge. Like, bruh, I don't want your milk. I mean, I don't want your salad dressing and your barbecue sauce next to my baby's milk. Like, this is my fridge. Okay, so cease and desist. But that's neither here nor there. So I say all that to say this is my new breast friend, the LV. I love this pump. I love this pump. So, in my opinion, so worth the money. I didn't pay for it because it was on my registry, but so grateful to my friends and family who helped me get this beautiful, life-saving pump. I love it in so many ways. Okay, so first of all, it's in the shape of a boob, right? It goes literally in your bra. I'll just show you so that you get like kind of a visual. It goes, look at that. I mean, I just look like I got a bigger boob all of a sudden. So literally, I would just turn it on. And you can see the light that it's on. Or you can't, right? Put my bra over now. You can't see it. So anyway, the discretion of this was well thought out. You can tell that this was made by a woman. I don't want to activate pumping in this video because that will happen. So you turn it on with this little button here. Here's your little play button. You pick whether you're going to do the right or the left side with that button. And then this is your intensity. So either minimize intensity or increase intensity. And then it starts. Now you can hear it. There is a sound that it makes, but it's not overwhelming. It's not because that's how them other pumps sound. And I love all the other pumps because they get the job done. This is no shade. But when you are in a professional setting and it's already like, people are already looking at you crazy for getting up to pump every 5 seconds, I have no shame in going to get up and pump. Don't get me wrong. But you don't want to like bring more attention to yourself. And so I don't want people walking past and hear. That's just me. That's just me. Okay? This was a really easy assembly. So after you fill it up, and I'll have videos of this filled for you so that you can see. After you fill it up, this is how it looks. And so you have this top part that comes off. This kind of is supposed to help so that the milk doesn't pour out. And then once it's filled up and you want to pour out, you just pour it into your bag. Pour it into your milk, your storage bag. Or into a bottle, or you know, whatever it is that you're doing. When you're ready to do it again, it pops back on. Another thing with cleaning, because with milk you have to be really careful. I mean, milk is stinky, so you have to make sure that you know all the parts are clean. So really easy assembly, really easy to take off. I love this thing. Awesome, awesome possum. Oh, and then this is like where you put your nipple. It gives you like a little direction of like, insert your nipple right here. Now, I am of the smaller breast size. My boobs during the postpartum journey are larger, but I don't have like a huge bust. So I am not sure how this works for a larger nipple. I imagine that they thought of that. But for my little nipples, this works great and I love it. What you doing?
Pumping it.
What are you pumping? What is it? What comes out? What comes out? Along the lines of cleaning, while we're at it, because milk smells. So whether it's breast milk, cow's milk, whomever, milk smells, milk spoils, like everything else. And so you have to make sure that things are clean. So I'm really adamant about cleaning, and this is my favorite cleaning brush. This is from Nateanah.Albury, which is one of the bottles that we used early on with both Tatum and Kinsley. They specialize in newborn bottles. And I love this brush. But you can pretty much get this from anywhere. You know, just like the drying rack. You can get the drying rack from anywhere as well. Okay, so as you can see, I have all my breast stuff that I am going to be washing today. I have bottles. I have my breast pump parts. I have, you know, storage bottle parts that I need to wash, but I don't have the time right now. So I just make sure that everything is submerged in water and soap. I'm going to go get another little container to put these pieces in that as well so that it just is not stinky and milk is just not sitting in the sink smelling. Okay? It's the same thing as if like you ran water did a sudsy bath and just had your dishes in the sink. It's just so that the scum and the smell and all that is just not sitting there. So that's my little pro tip. A scrunchie. Now you may be asking, why is a scrunchie? What does a scrunchie have to do with breastfeeding? When you are in those early throes of newborn days and you can't remember, both sides are engorged and you can't remember which boob you was on last, this is where the scrunchie comes in, right? So I have on the scrunchie, whatever I'm going about my day, I'm feeding the baby. Oh, you're done, let me burp you. Right then, switch the scrunchie. Whatever hand that scrunchie is on, that's the one that you pump on next or feed on next or whatever it is that you're doing. This was told to me the first time by my lactation specialist in the hospital, and I thought that this was such a gem, such a simple tip. I mean, genius. So when you see those breastfeeding moms with a scrunchie, it might not be for hair. It might be just a nice little reminder. I love that. I love that for us. Next, since we're talking about bottles, currently, my good friends over at Komotomo sent us these bottles, and I want to show you one empty as well as one with milk. Tatum's taking her nap right now, and so when she wakes up, that's ready and waiting for her. And yeah, so this is a 5-ounce bottle. I love that they have, and I think this is different from the first time when I had Kinsley. They have different suction nipples. So they have a slow suck and they have a faster suck, which basically means there's either 1 hole or 2 holes or 3 holes. So it's like small, medium, large, and then the bottle also gets bigger. So where we are at currently, so Tatum has not been the best bottle feeder. We are working on that. She prefers the good old warm natural booby. But we are working on getting her stronger and better with feeding from a bottle. What we have found is that she doesn't really want to feed when she's hysterical and just wants mom's warm boob and the comfort. But like in between the day when she's hungry, we can just feed her from the bottle. So we're just taking baby steps with her. She's in control. Some of you may say that I'm letting the baby run me, and that's fine because I am. So no shame in that. That's what I'm doing. Use these with Kinsley. We love them. They're soft. They're easy for them to learn how to hold their own bottle. Here's an empty one, and here's one with Tatum's lunch. From where she wakes up from her nap, I'm going to attempt to give her the rest of this bottle today. But yeah, I mean, I love them in so many ways. They're heat resistant. They are soft. And they're easy to clean. I mean, all of the things. So shout out to Komotomo for sending me these. Thank you very much. And we will continue to use these and work with Miss Tatum on her bottle feeding journey. Lord have mercy, I'm dropping everything, child. Sterilization. I'm talking to y'all about being clean and I'm dropping all the bottles. Sterilization, child. Sterilization. Okay, now let's go into storage. So after you pump, you want to store your milk. These are from Junobi. Say it right. These are from Junobi. I love these. This is a Black-owned company. This is ingenious. She was on Shark Tank. Again, my girlfriend Michelle is the one who hooked me up with this to know about this company. These are silicone storage bags, and they are good for the planet. They are less wasteful. And good for your milk. You don't have to worry about plastics getting in your milk and everything like that. And so this is ingenious. I mean, this is just like, duh, right? So super cute. What does that say? Love in every drop. I never saw that. Oh, that's so cute. Love in every drop. I never even saw that. Super cute. Again, another thing to keep super clean. So when you're on the go, when you're out shopping, or at soccer practice or wherever, and you need to pump and put it in somewhere safe, you can use these on the go. They'll keep it cool for until you get home. Or I walk around with a little milk bag, a little lunch bag, excuse me, with a ice pack in it, which I actually should have included in this video. But I keep that in the car with a little ice pack, and so that when if and when I do have to pump, I have that in the bag, and so that my milk doesn't get spoiled. All right, so if you're not able to do those, there's nothing wrong with the good old Target, Laniso, Walmart brand, whatever brand, storage bags. So you put your name, date, or I don't put my name, but I put the date and I put the ounces. And I learned this beautiful, revolutionary tip on TikTok to have your milk flat like this, and so they freeze flat so that you can store more milk in the freezer. And I'm going to show you a video of that shortly. But it'll come out like this. It'll come out like this, flat. So it'll be frozen flat. So see, here's an example. This is from July 4th, 3 ounces. This is going to be, if Tatum gets through that bottle, this will be the rest of her lunch. And so that is that.
Strawberry on my lips and chocolate fingertips. I can feel the beat running through the speakers. Blue skies, blue waves, every day's a good day. Lazy Sunday afternoon, I'ma take Monday off too. Ooh, got me so in love with the summer days. Ooh, got me feeling dizzy from the summer haze. 'Cause we got the sunshine by the poolside. Such a fun time living for the hot life. Bring the right vibes and the tan line. Keep a free mind, yeah. 'Cause we got the sunshine by the poolside. Such a fun time living for the hot life. Bring the right vibes and the tan lines. Keep a free mind, yeah. Rose color on my cheeks, yeah. I feel so.
And I hope you guys found pieces, nuggets that will help you, whether now, later on in your journey. Please chime in if you are a breastfeeding mom currently, if you're at the beginning, middle, and if you're ready to stop wherever you are. With Kinsley, I breastfed for 14 months. We started giving her food at 5 months, baby food. And Tatum will be 4 months on Tuesday. And I am positive that when we go to her 4-month checkup, the doctor will say that she's ready to start introducing food. And so more videos to come on that, because I did make all of Kinsley's baby food from scratch for a very long time. And so more to come on that. I'm of course going to offer the same grade A white glove service to baby number 2. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you next time.